I'm Toni Kief. I feel like I'm doing something, that I recognize that I'm a dot on a dot on a dot, as you look at the universe. And it's like, well, at least I can do is make my dot a little better and maybe a little better for the next dots. I'm a writer, and the pandemic hit, and I didn't have any ideas. My mind was blank. So I took a class, and David Sedaris said I should go walk. Took a class with Dan Brown, and he told me I should go walk. So I started walking, and I published 2 more books since then. It's amazing what comes to mind. I believe that on moonless nights, somebody rises up out of the cemetery, spirits over to 7-Eleven, and takes Reese's Pieces. So that's how I explain the candy wrappers in the cemetery. I find money. And the last time I walked, I found this penny, and we call that a payday, and I put it in my bank, and I save change. My son always teased me about retiring a nickel at a time, and I'm still saving change. The cemetery is usually my break where it's not so much trash, and so I can actually move faster. I call it my say no to cardio workout. Okay, I thought it fell off. I found a check one time on the edge of the cemetery near State Street. It was for $14,000, and it had been endorsed. And so I mailed it back to the address on the check, and I got all kinds of thank yous from that. Candy wrappers and cigarette butts. I've got a lot of men's underwear, socks. I've found a lot of clothes. If they're decent, I wash them and donate them. If they're not, they go in the trash. And I never donate the men's underwear. I thought I would find more drug paraphernalia. I found some, but not as much as I anticipated.
How much litter do you think you've picked up?
I quit counting bags at 1,300. I usually only admit to 800 because it just sounds like a lie. But 1,300, and then I counted from then, and when you said we'd meet, I've picked up 27 more. I'm amazed at the plastics and styrofoam, things that don't recycle and don't break down. They're everywhere. And it gets me mad at the plastic companies. I even looked up to see who invented plastic. I was going to write him a mean letter, but he's been dead since the 1800s. Pulled a feather through, didn't you? Yes, you did. The most I've picked up in one day has been 8 bags. I've only had one bag day.
How many pickers have you gone through doing this?
I'm on the 4th one, but this is the one I've got that came from the Parks Department. They offered a thing where they offered plastic bags and pickers. It's the best darn picker I've ever had. It does a lot for you. You're out in the air. I made friends with the crows. I know the people that work here at the cemetery. It's been really inspiring, and it keeps your mind active and your body strong.